There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can roll the image, make it flutter. We can change the focus to a soft blur, or sharpen it to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your television set. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to
Kopimi Radio.
You know, I like that intro.
Yes.
The whole...
It is a good one.
It outer limits, but, expand your mind into Kopimi Radio.
Truly. Minds must be expanded.
And it's true, we can reduce the volume to a whisper. And we can increase it to crystal clarity. Clarity.
Absolutely.
Probably, anyway.
True that.
Anyway, welcome aboard. It's Kopimistic Radio, Sunday evening with me, DJ Joker, and the man over there, Mazanga Von Batman. We're going to be playing music and talking nonsense for the next 2 hours, right up until 9 p.m, where we'll stop abruptly and then finish for the entire week.
Yes.
Possibly sooner, depending on how my insulin levels hold up, because boy, am I tired.
Yes. Well, we'll get you talking and give you voicing a couple of opinions. I think that'll get your blood rate up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, alright, we'll try that, shall we? Fine. In the meantime, this is the Brazilian hipster. So welcome aboard. We do this every single Sunday, and we love you to get in touch, which is why we kept the social media links up on the page so that you can connect with us and see what's in our heads and things. The best way to get in touch with us, of course, is Maz.
The Discord.
Yes, we have a Discord channel, which is Chanel Discord. Chanel de Discord, as they say in France.
De la Discord.
Yeah.
Oui. Oui. Ça va,
Oui. Je suis désolé on Discord. Or something. So I don't know if the French is getting better or not. Every day I think that it is, and then the next minute I totally forget everything.
I seem to be getting a lot of emails from Duolingo, and I don't really play with them that much. They're kind of desperate. So maybe.
Do you remember our experiment the other week where we were talking to the chatbot people? Well, apparently they're quite good at teaching you shit like that. If you just say, "Hey, look, can you teach me French?" and they'll start to actually put together a little French to and fro for you in real time.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So again, something else. That's the reason to get the microphone thing set up, Maz. Right there. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. We can have loads of fun with that.
Exactly. If we can get that working, that would be pretty good.
That would be cool.
So yeah. So all of that going on.
It could be the AI MC, you know?
MC AI in the house.
There you go.
Yeah. GPD. Fuck yeah, that's a patriotic snell right there.
Straight up, man.
The patriotism in that snell.
Should be going countrywide.
Tommy Robinson would be so pleased right now. Although,
I wanted to ask what you thought of all that goings on yesterday. And
it's London, isn't it? London. People in London going, oh, London, oh, London.
Yeah, but London. Yeah. But aren't they enough of a representative of, like, the UK-ness?
Oh, by my cockles in muscles.
Be some foretelling?
Well, here's the thing with London, right? London's like a separate country to the rest of the UK. Okay, so London is like Brussels is to France. Do you know what I mean? It's its own thing, really. Yes.
Oh, but Brussels is another country.
That was the point I was making. Right there. Yeah. You see what I did there?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh
my goodness, that's scary.
That is extremely scary. We've moved on from that story, but no. In answer to your question, Matt, yes, it is indicative of what they call the silent majority, who are very slowly becoming the silent minority. So it is one of those where I watch with interest with what happens in London. I mean, already there's a bit of a to and fro about how many people were actually there. So some estimates are like 80,000. Some people said 110,000. But according to organisers, millions of people turned up, Mass. Millions.
Well, I've seen the police make a statement between 1 to 3 million people actually showed up. And if you look at the aerial footage, it's absolutely an incredible amount of people.
It is.
Absolutely incredible amount of people.
Yep. And you know, all wearing the flag and all going, look at our flags. And yeah, I mean, from a patriotic point of view, there are people out there who still believe in patriotism in our country, which is lovely, really.
It is. It's about time, too, I would think. I mean, it took long enough, to be honest.
Well, the thing is,
I would have thought that they would have done something much like that quite a long time ago. As soon as the problem started, you know, they're like, symptomology of, you know, what the goings on of the country and the import of strangers. I would have thought, you know, somebody would have been yelling quite a while ago, but, you know, people are late, but better start than never.
The thing is that this has been going on for quite a while. And if for instance, let's just put a for instance out there, okay? For instance, okay, you live in a nice neighborhood, you like where you live, and then you decide one day, do you know what? I really like this country. I'm going to stick a flag on the side of the house. The problem is that the St. George's flag in particular is pretty much in line with racism. So it's almost like you're raising the flag. Yeah, but wait, because you raise this flag and you go, I'm a racist. And so the problem is that people see people brandishing that flag and they immediately label them as racist. This is because, Maz, there was a political movement a few years back where they basically hijacked the St. George's Cross. They would often stick a bulldog in the middle of it and they'd all be like, yo, white lives matter. That kind of thing. And so, so if you then now have that flag, people assume two things about you. One, you're a football hooligan and you must like football. Or two, you're a racist.
I can see where that comes from.
Yeah. So those are the two options you have with waving a flag. But there is a third option that people never think about, that, hey, I really love my country. This is my flag. So this weekend, the whole thing about on the 13th was all about raise the flag. And show that you love your country by raising the flag. So that's what it's about. The problem is the media and the political factions get onto this thing where they start talking about whether it's a racist thing, and how all of the millions of racists turned up.
Handle stuff. They throw labels and they say racist and they say Nazi and they say fascist, and that's the way they work. So whoever talks in those terms or that uses those terminologies on the onset, actually they belong to a substrate of human that thinks that violence is the answer, quelling the people is what's up, and no, you should be more nobody should read George Orwell. Actually, you should be banned, to be honest. And these are the type of people that do that. I mean,
so this over the weekend for me, I think, was more not the question of people who are politically aligned or racist or anything, but they were given a safe space, an opportunity to show that they actually do love this country. And I think the thing is that obviously the problem with everything at the moment is you get labelled immediately for having an opinion that doesn't suit somebody else's opinion. So rather than having some serious and cool debate and saying, this is what I think is going on, it's literally, as you say, you're a Nazi, you're a fascist, you're a bigot.
But again, they've learned that people are scared of names. So they call people names to instill within you fear, alarm, and distress. I've heard that term used.
Fear, alarm, and distress.
And distress.
It's like the YMCA all over again. Fear, alarm, distress.
Talking about good songs, I heard there's a new one coming over and taking over the UK. I think it might even be used at the Eurovision. It goes, Keir Starmer's a wanker. Wonderful. I heard so many people. It's very, very catchy.
It's a very, very good football anthem. Let me just, I just need to go back to something that X has put up in the Discord. This is beautiful. Now, this deck here is known as a unit. Now, I can tell you quite literally, yes, my dad used to DJ on these. And do you know who else used to DJ on these? That's
right. Badass.
Me. I used to DJ on these. This was the first deck setup that I would have DJ'd on when my dad was really ill that night, that I discovered that I could play music on a record player. But I do like the caption of this. If your dad used to DJ on these, you've definitely got siblings you don't know about. Hang on. 1 second.
Do you?
1 second.
They
Dad?
locked them in the closet.
Dad, you got something to tell me? Because I've just
remember
been
the good old days.
Yeah. I just wonder, Who knows? Who knows? Gotta love the French flag. Yep, gotta love that French flag. That's all of the all of the crosses taken off. That's how you know.
Absolutely, just white, like the French should have it always.
Yeah,
because they're always the first to give up. You know that.
Exactly. So yes, going back to the subjects at hand, yes, that was fun over the weekend. However, what was more fun, I felt, was Elon Musk turning up.
I was just going to ask you about the speeches. Yes.
Yeah, and addressing the wider UK public, basically saying revolution is now, without the American accent, but you get it.
Not only revolution, he said they're bringing violence to you, and if you don't know it, and you don't like that, well, it doesn't matter because it's coming to you.
Yep. And he said that you should get that first. So if that's not inciting racial hatred, I don't know what is, Mr. Musk.
I wouldn't call that racial hatred, though. That's those are the facts, actually.
Well, hold on. Welcome to the UK, Maz. We don't believe
Well, is it
no,
racial
Maz.
hatred to make the statement that because of a certain people that believe in a certain thing, you have to have security at airports today? And it's only because of them. Is that racial?
Yes. Yes.
Well, then I'm a racial hatredist.
There you go. You see what I mean? So now we've established that you're a racial hatredist. The next thing that's going to happen is you're going to be cancelled from everything. The internet, every social media account.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
In the UK, they'll be knocking on your door and going, excuse me, hello. What do we got here then? That looks like a Twitter account to me. What have you written there then? You love all human beings? Oh, you come with me, Sonny. We can't have any of that.
Yeah. Just like that.
Just like that.
I think it's a form of insanity and delusion, to be honest.
Or as the kids say, Delulu. Delulu.
Delulu. Yes.
Yeah. I've learned some lingo recently.
Interesting.
I like that. Bank, please send proof of income. OnlyFans girls squatting over a photocopier. Nice. What is this? Hey, pretty girl, I have a boyfriend. That's why your Facebook says you complain about you not having a boyfriend. I never have a boyfriend in these situations. Never said I'd be a boyfriend. You call me pretty, so I think that means you miss me. I said petty. Oh, brilliant. So
there you go.
A little bit of toing and froing there on an instant message platform somewhere, somehow. Wonderbar. But I think on a wider note, Maz, yes, it does show the kind of state the UK is in at the moment, where we can't say things we'd like to say, and when we do express ourselves, we're basically told, if you don't like it, leave. Which makes me feel really wanted, really.
Well, it's a symptom. It's a symptom of a larger disease, to be honest. The disease, I'll call it cowardice.
And it stretches across the world.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. And I suppose we should at least acknowledge the Charlie Kirk thing. I'm sure you've seen that as well.
Next question I was going to ask you about the Charlie Kirk thing. Yes. So the Charlie Kirk assassination.
So this is really weird, right? So like, I don't know Charlie Kirk. I am not friends with Charlie Kirk. I've never met him in the real world whatsoever. But I was actually a bit affected when I got when I saw the news. I was actually a little bit affected, and I was like, shit, because I was my initial thoughts were, it must be a different Charlie Kirk, it must be another Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, not that one, because what would they kill that Charlie Kirk? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But you have heard him talk, the way
yes.
he thinks, it's not like you don't know him, it's an anonymous person that,
Yeah, so let's be clear. The reason why I felt a little bit affected is that I've seen his videos, and I've seen him on TikTok, and I've seen the things that he does. And I have to say, as an orator, I thought he was really, really good. He had
very good,
pretty much an answer for everything that held strong with his beliefs. Now, whether they were right or wrong, whole different conversation. But as somebody who was happy to have a conversation and literally go, prove me wrong, what a great guy.
That was his thing.
Yeah, what a great guy. Did he deserve to be shot? Absolutely not. Let me just qualify that. Does anyone believe? Does anyone deserve to be shot? For literally having an argument with some school kids every now and again, because that's what it basically was.
I wouldn't even call it an argument. I would call it a debating of points and life views. You know, it didn't really argue. It would,
The sad thing about this is that a couple of weeks previous, South Park actually parodied him. Parodied. What am I trying to say? Parodied.
Yeah, I would think.
He paradooded. Yeah, they paradooded him.
Doodly doodly, yeah.
Yep. And they did a really, really good job. And now, I don't know if this is factual or not, or whether someone's just does some clever editing, but there is an edit going around of what looks like Charlie Kirk actually responding by watching the episode, which he actually found quite funny. And some of the mannerisms that they had him when he puts the mic down when he's talking and stuff, which was absolutely perfect. Now, if that's true, great, fantastic. But I've heard that South Park have pulled the episode. Now, I understand the respect elements of that, and I hope it is only a respect thing that they're doing it for. Because it's one of those that when life imitates art and vice versa.
Yeah, it gets scary. It gets scary.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, so it was really weird. It was kind of one of those. As I was sort of driving home, heard the news on the radio, and I was just like, oh, really? Yeah. That's what? No way. And was kind of just like, wow, So yeah, it's a crazy old world, as you said, and then the way that we deal with it in the UK, we go out and we stick flags all over our bodies. Yay, go English.
Well, it's at least that's a lawful and honorable release of of whatever it is that ails you. To be honest, I did an after diagnose of the actual shot, and I think it actually hit some body armor and shrapnelized, and then it entered his neck, and I think that was it.
Yeah.
For dear Charlie, yes.
Great shame.
Yes, absolutely.
But yeah, so thanks for bringing us down within the first 24 minutes. That was awesome.
Well, then we could always talk about the awesome and impressive haka that was done on the after Musk's speech and stuff like that, which, I mean, I know you like a haka.
Oh, was there a bit of kumite thing going on?
Yeah, they brought them in from New Zealand, like 72 people to do the haka in Londonistan. Oh, it was pretty cool. Yeah.
It's funny, actually. I saw someone do a translation into English the other day. And what was interesting about it being translated into English was it's awful. It's absolutely awful.
Yeah.
The translation is like, war, yes. War, no. War, yes. War, no. Okay, then. I mean, it's just the most bizarre thing.
Technically, okay, but yeah, it's missing a little bit of, yeah, I dig that.
Funny.
Just missing a little bit. The haka file is too big to send in Discord.
Look, there's one of those time travel weapons on the screen right now. Somebody's built that when they were tripping. They have no idea what it does. They're not trying it either, but they're selling it for $75 if you're interested and you're in Baxter. Where's TN? Is that Tennessee? That's TN is Tennessee? Or
TN might be Tennessee.
Yeah. It's not Texas, I don't think. So I think that's a
no,
TX.
TX would be Texas.
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah.
Like big letters.
Yeah. Of course. Right, so there you go. So there's some stuff going on. Let's see. Smooth. I'm a Man coming up next in the mix, right here on Copy Me Radio. Here's a bit of a bass line to get you in a mood.
That's one.
There is no more incredible man on this earth.
man who became a monster.
There's some dirty breakbeats in this track, I'm just saying. Absolutely filthy.
Filthy, dirty breakbeats.
I do. So this is an interesting one. Just checking out the Discord and some of the memes. Thank you very much, Mr. X. As always, we do love a meme. I love this Banksy that was painted on the side of the courthouse building. It's since been rubbed off, Maz.
Yes, I know. I saw that. It's absolutely shameful.
It is, but the interesting thing
it
is,
spoke so much truth.
The thing is that they weren't able to get the undercoat layer off, so it's literally just got this wonderful silhouette, and people are likening it to the shadow of which our legal courts used to be.
Substantive graffiti, even when it's not there. Yes, I agree with your view of it.
This one's been photoshopped though, because he wasn't holding a 12-inch piece of vinyl in his hand that he was beating the person with.
The old gavel.
Nice.
Yeah, it is actually shameful, and I wonder, like, under English law, what kind of recourse do these abused people have for injustices of the system? I mean, one even killed himself in prison. In protest, I would assume.
Yeah, that's the old bus that blew up.
Yeah. The 10, what do they call it in England? The 10-7 or something like that.
No, we had a 7-7.
7-7.
Yeah, we had a 7-7.
We got the 10-7, you guys got the 7-7, and America with the old 9/11.
Yep. It does make it.
Yeah, and just so you know, and people can't call me racist,
okay,
that there's one group of people responsible for all of the trouble that's going on. Just being a racist, you know. Being a racist, fascist, amazing. Nazi, communist, what else? What other tag names do they use? No, it's not that I'm lying, it's that I'm a racist.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, keep your racist thoughts to yourself, man.
I'm a truthist.
A truthist. What? You're racist against the truth? Yeah, bigot.
Oh, I'm truthfully racist. That's bigoted.
Oh dear. Please do send your complaints to Maz's part of the world, not mine.
Absolutely. At mazangavonbadman.idontgivashit.com. Many mails don't arrive there. Yes, absolutely. Hey, man. What did one of the philosophers used to say? In times of conflict, the truth is always done best. You know, something like that.
Yeah. Confucius say, if one has a cucumber, you should eat that, or at least wash it afterwards.
Yeah, wash it before. Yes. When preparing a cucumber for salad, remember, wash vegetable first. You'll never know where it has been. You know, you might get lucky. Oh, it's that old chlamydia. I don't know how I got that.
Go chlamydia.
Rah.
Wasn't she one of the characters in Up Pompeii? I'm sure she was. I'm sure she was.
I would think that would have been one of the ants in the Addams family. Oh, anti-chlamydia.
Anti-chlamydia, yeah.
Yeah. Well, cousin knitting thing, and okay, anti-chlamydia. Oh no, that's my sister's name, Morticia and Chlamydia.
Okie dokie. Grabbing a snack between games. Okay. Right, okay, this is called Lipstick. It's by Alia and Gallo.
Lipstick.
I don't know. Lalia. I mean, however you pronounce that. Alaya.
It's like malaria, but without the M.
Jesus.
Alaria.
Why would they do such a thing? That's what I wish to know.
Because they know you have to say it. That's it. I mean, we've come to that conclusion already. These names are made just for you.
Bastards. Every single one of them.
Racist bastards.
Yeah. I'm really nice, but you know what do they do to me? They basically make me do this. I don't know.
Yeah, that pronunciation thing is horrible. I know. They should all have comic book names. I agree with you.
All names should be easy to phonetically sound.
This is what I'm saying, man. This is what I'm saying.
I had a guy the other week tell me about the name of his business, and it was spelt completely wrong to how he pronounced it. And,
really?
And when I tried to pronounce his business name, he said to me, "Well, I've never heard anyone pronounce it so badly before." And I said, "How's it supposed to be said?" So
I'm the one that will.
So he said how his business should be named, and I can't remember what the name of the business was. Forgive me. And I said, "Well, you've spelt it wrong, then, haven't you?" And that was the end of that conversation. You know, it's like having it was like you know, his business was called IBM, okay?
Yeah.
IBM, but for some reason he pronounced it as IBM, and it was like,
oh, one of those.
Yeah, and you're like, but that's not what it says. It doesn't say IBM. It says IBM. And he said, well, no, it's pronounced like this. And I said, well, then you've spelt it wrong.
There you go. Exit, stage left.
Kiss my ass.
There you go. Snagglepuss, virtual reality. Kind of funny. But again, I could tell by that conversation his political leanings.
Really?
Because it's a mindset. Yeah, absolutely. I could tell you his political leanings. And he is very confused. You know? Very confused.
Well, I told him to lose my number, and he did.
Well done.
Links us nicely into the next track by Cheney and Candy Staten, and a track called Lose My Number. Here it comes right now. It's got some phone samples in it.
That was the name of the track.
I mean, if his name was like Alo Akbar or something, that would be fun.
Yeah, that would be, absolutely.
Yeah.
His name was Mohammed.
Yeah. We're talking about the meme in Discord. It says policeman of the name of the year goes to PC Rob Banks, because obviously if he robbed banks, he wouldn't be a very good policeman.
The most ironic name of the year.
Yes. We'll give you the irony, maybe.
Good name would have been Will Rapeham.
Fucking hell,
Oh, that's a name. I've seen it out there.
I think it might be a joke name. It might be a name of a joke. That might be a joke
like
name.
Biggest Dickus.
Yes.
I know Biggest Dickus.
He has a wife, you know.
And then children too. God love the Monty Python. I was even looking for my allo thing earlier, and I can't seem to find it anymore. Shameful. Hello. That was always one of the better skits, along with It's.
Yes. It's. Although, is that the... Sorry, the one that I always liked was the... Oh, Deja Vu. Tonight, we'll be talking about Deja Vu. And then, tonight, we'll be talking about Deja Vu.
Deja Vu.
The phenomenon that happens when... Tonight, we'll be talking about Deja Vu.
Much like the Larch, and they always it's like the Larch sketch, but it's change the premise kind of. I like that.
I still remember the first time I watched it. I watched that as a teenager, and it was a rerun on BBC Two late night, and I always remember, and just for no reason, I found it the most hilarious thing where it would go, and now, the Larch.
The Larch.
And I just found I was crying. I was crying with laughter. It's just something that's so stupid is just so funny.
But this is like the 14-year-old that you will always be kind of thing, And anybody who doesn't find that just so funny, it's like something's wrong with you, man. You've grown up, you've lost it.
So I think that the timing of the weekend's protest was a bit off. I think they should have perhaps done this, the week after, because guess who's coming to dinner next week?
Yeah, I couldn't guess who.
An orange man from America.
Oh, yes.
He's literally going to come on round and see the king. So he's already traumatized the poor queen before she died, and now he's
I hope he boxes his ears though.
Well, he won't be able to miss them, will he, really?
No, he won't. I'm just smacked. I wonder. Yeah, that'll be kind of interesting. But I do know that they're holding another. They're energizing for another rally because they shut him down early yesterday. I even heard that the city council rescinded their permit to have the march and stuff like that. But the police said it was okay to do it without the city's permission. So yeah, Tommy Robinson's a pretty big badass nowadays. I'm very happy for him.
Really?
He had a lot of crap, to be honest. He had a lot of crap.
Which is fine. He's still a dick.
Well, yeah, all those type of people are, though. You know what I'm saying? It's the personality trait. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But again, they have this mindset and this agenda, and if you're doing it for good, that's a good thing. That's absolutely a good thing. Don't know about ulterior motives, you know what I'm saying? Well, you never do. You know, I'm sure Trump has a lot of ulterior motives. He's gotta get the money better, stronger. Yeah, him, it's like a business addiction kind of thing. Gotta make more money. Gotta pay the rent at Mar-a-Lago. Yeah, Mar-a-Lago, awesome fucking place though. Did you know that was technically going to be the summer White House?
No.
And a lady even gave it to the government, and they ran it for a while. They really didn't have any use of it, and the expenses, because of the expenses, they had to sell it, and Trump bought it.
Wow.
So he got a good deal on that historically.
See, you want to talk about racism, right? But, you know, I mean, obviously, when America had their Civil War, and then, is it President Lincoln? Was it him who with the big hat?
Yes.
He was the one who said, right, everyone, you know, we're all equal under God, so therefore no more slavery.
If you read it technically, he made all of the United States citizens slaves of the United States government with the 13th Amendment and stuff like that.
So he then lives in the White House, right? But he's abolished racism now. So if there's no racism, why isn't there a black house? Just saying.
Well, see, that's not even a racist thing. Yeah, the house is actually
it's the
white.
It is. Yeah, I know, but they call it the White House, and white people go there. Just saying, you know, racist much.
Okay. I could see that being a huge talking point on CNN, to be honest.
I can imagine that there are some states in the US who actually probably believe that that's why it's called the White House.
Yeah, it's only for the white people.
Yeah.
Obama. He wasn't really black.
Yeah.
He wasn't really black. He wasn't really born in the United States either, and that didn't stop him. So, like, what? Yeah. I can see people with these faulty mindsets, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's like if somebody says something like that, they should be actually locked in the closet and chained to the neck to the floor. Like we did with our retarded family members, you know?
Yeah.
In the good old days. Yeah. Before sanatoriums. You know? Put a big weight on his neck and, leave him in the closet. It'll be okay. Feed him 3 times a day, it'll all be good. Yeah, people are batshit crazy. That's what happens when men aren't men and women aren't women anymore. Just saying. Oh, genders are fluid. Okay. Okay. Men could be women. Okay. Okay.
They could be.
The funniest thing is you ask a woman what a woman is and she'll tell you a woman's a woman. Or anybody who identifies as a woman, really? So me with my hairy bollocks, I'll come over, I'll state that I'm a woman. Does that make me a woman?
It does.
Oh, yes, it does.
It does, yeah.
Well, let me go to the ladies' room and scare all of you.
But to be fair, you do have the hair for it, don't you? So, I mean...
absolutely. Yeah. Look, I'm very female.
Yeah.
Just look at me. This is coming from my armpits. Yeah, very female.
It's all connected. It's just one...
It's one big hair.
It's one big man bun.
I get it done once a week, man. I get it done once a week. That's pretty funny, actually. I borrowed my cat. I skinned my cat. Yeah, well, 99 ways to skin a cat. I picked one. I did it. There, I like the fur. Yeah, people are batshit crazy. I've heard that over 700 people have been fired for their jobs on their responses to the assassination, and that they were happy and they made stupid posts on Twitter and stuff like that. Lots of people have lost their jobs.
Good.
It is. I think, you know what? This is like the cleansing of society kind of thing. Just give people just a chance to be stupid and show their true colors, and consequences are big in the capitalist side of marketing and shit like that, you know? I mean, people might be okay with Nazis, but they're not willing to give their hard-earned money to a Nazi. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, the Sharia police.
Bee boo, bee boo, bee boo.
Actually, in Arabic, it'd be bueno, bueno, bueno. That means where.
Actually, if you get one of those red lights, like from Knight Raider's car. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo,
Really? Be a Cylon.
yeah, Cylon, there you go. That could work.
Cylon. Cylon in a hijab. In a niqab.
Maybe that's how that day arrived at that. Yes.
Right?
Okay, so Holding On by Kidiko. Right now, here it comes. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Well done, Maz. Wait a second. That's not a woman under there. It's a Cylon.
That's a Cylon.
Or a 1983 Thunderbird.
Could be Kit. You never know in a hijab.
Could be Kit. Hello, Michael. Yes, it could be.
Really? Michael, set me free.
Yeah. That could be a thing right there.
Oh, I think it is a thing. Oh, I've always wanted to be a Cylon when I grew up. Yeah, Islam. What a fucking joke.
Right, okay.
I don't know, there were some really good speeches yesterday.
Yeah, well, I mean, Elon Musk gave the whole kind of inciting the
Well,
revolution
I
of the
was
country.
surprised on how the dreadful words that he actually chose to use were pretty interesting to hear from somebody like that, to be honest. Violence is coming to you. Yeah, you're right, it is. It's already here. But again, you know, how nice can you be when, you know, your children are being raped and abused and people are taking your country over?
Exactly.
To be honest. Well, once there never used to be car ramming of peace barriers, dude.
No.
You know? Just think about that. Once you could get on an airplane and you didn't have to get to the airport 4 hours and go through 3 different securities and have fingers stuck up your bumhole and shit like that.
No, you just have to pay
Oh,
for
they
that.
didn't do that to you. That was just for me.
Oh, yeah, but you're on the color chart. I'm not. I told you this before. White privilege. There's certain...
White privilege.
Yeah.
There is no such thing as white privilege. It's already been proven.
Well, I'll tell you what. In an airport, there is. If you and I walked through the airport and I've got a rucksack and you've got a rucksack, £100 says you're the one being strip searched.
I'm getting stopped. I'm getting stopped. I've been stopped quite a few times.
But
the
you've
funny
just proven
thing
my
is-
point right there.
Right? No, absolutely, absolutely. The funny thing is that when you get on an airplane here, they ask me a couple of questions. I know how to answer. They look at me. I look back, and everything is good. The problem is every place else, because they don't have the multi-grade education to differentiate between dangerous people and people that just look dangerous. Dude, I remember I went hunting. I went deer hunting in New York. And to get back on the plane, it took me an extra 2 hours because they took apart all my shit because it just registered positive for explosives and shit like that. Because with my equipment that I use for deer hunting, I used to go to the firing range, so it's all over everything, all over my computer, all over, you know. So yeah, it was kind of funny though.
It is funny. Here's a picture of me
Nice
holding a fish.
Look at you. That's like totally edible size, man.
I wouldn't eat that. It's spiky.
Fillet it. It's not that spiky anymore, bro.
I don't know why there's 2 in there. I just wanted to show you the same picture twice. That's a picture of me looking at a fish because I'm disgusted by it.
It looks like a nice area, though.
Yeah, I was like looking at that and going, "It's a bream. Why did I catch a bream? I'm gonna have to touch it and throw it back." They're horrible fish. They really are.
Should have been a more royal fish.
Yeah. Well, the one above is a perch, and that's that was a very interesting catch because we don't see them very big.
Really?
They get to about 4 inches long, so it's not a record breaker, but it was still heavier and possibly the biggest one I've ever
That's a nice
caught.
sized fish. That's lunchtime right there.
Yeah.
Well, that and his brother would be a lunch.
Let's see if I can find the one that's
Wow.
Lucky caught though. Hang on a second.
Lucky. It changed her name legally.
Yeah, that sounded a little bit bitter, didn't it? I didn't mean to be like that at all.
I'm just busting chops. It should be better. You should know not to do that.
Yeah, this is the same net basically. So if you look at look at my fish, and hers covers the whole bloody fish and
Looking
sticks
at
out
the
a
fish with
bit.
disappointment and not disappointed.
Yeah.
It's a pretty nice fish though. That's a
Very
carp,
nice
right?
fish. Yeah, it's a mirror carp. So not very many scales, but got a nice run of scales along the side and on the top. So yeah, a very pretty fish. Bred
cool.
that way, so they didn't have so many scales. So you don't need to descale as many scales.
Well, carp have pretty chunky scales though. They're not really a hard one to do.
Agent X has just made me laugh with his Sand People Star Wars meme.
Yeah,
too
I
dangerous.
didn't. You know, when you referenced the Sand People, I forgot what we were talking about. Something was in a video or something.
Star Wars.
Yeah, and yeah, very funny, very funny. Yes, Sand People, scary. You can call me racist, but I'm not the only one.
That's the beginning of a song right there, isn't it?
Yes, yes it is. The Racist Blues, which I'm not one.
Did John Lennon sing that?
Yes.
You may
can
call
a
me
dreamer.
the racist, but I'm not the only one.
It was a racist though. It's a funny thing.
He
You don't see any blacks in the Beatles.
No, there wasn't, but he did marry Yoko Ono, which it's got to count for something. That gives you points.
Yeah, she's still white, but she's a real big bitch. You know? She's still white. She's a real big bitch. She's not a very nice lady whatsoever. I have had a few New York City taxis stolen by that bitch, yes.
Devo's Weed Chronicles is in the house. He says, "What's up, gents?"
Oh, wow, I haven't seen him up and about in a while.
I don't know what's up, gents, because I'm not that way inclined. You'd need to ask those sorts of people as to what's
Those
up.
sorts of people, those sorts of questions.
Those sort of questions as to what's up there, gents. For us, the only gent we have is an agent, and we call him Agent X. And he's the only one.
True.
Maz is now typing something really disgusting and really offensive.
Really racist.
Yeah. Dude. You see?
How could you say that?
Cultural appropriation right there, Maz. So you started off quite
True.
nicely with "nice to see ya," and then you finish it with "man,"
Man.
which, as we all know, is jive talk. And when you start talking jive, that's cultural appropriation.
I would think that the jive part would be cat, and I'm actually using the man from the Dirty Filthy Hippies. So that would be another racial kind of group that I would be stealing from.
But I suppose they stole it from them in the first place, didn't they, dude?
Dude, you're stealing from the Californians. Oh, racial appropriation, yeah. I love it when, this black lady comes up with a keffiyeh, with her hair straightened like a white person and says to someone else that they're being racially appropriative of their, what the hell is that, man?
That is something.
Is that a thing in England, like racial appropriation? Because that's like an American thing.
Yeah. I mean, if I start talking with a Welsh accent and I get the Welsh police on the door.
Appropriating the Welsh accent.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Hello, how's it going? It's very nice, man.
What a racialist.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's how they
I'm sure I have something to say about that, that's for sure.
Yep, they come at me, man. They're literally knocking down my door.
So I would think that the way Ali G talks would be racially appropriated.
Oh, Christ, yeah. But he
thinks he's a black man.
Yeah, but he gets away with it because he has some sort of, I don't know, thing going on, doesn't he? He's got like immunity. I forget why he's got immunity.
He got the black card, yeah. He got the Rasta card. Good luck, my man. Racial appropriation.
Yeah, because what happens
Man.
is you get the Welsh police knock on the door and you hear "Bora da, bora da, bora da," and that's how you know that it's the Welsh police that's there, or as they like to call them, Hidlw.
Hidlw, yes.
Hidlw.
Hidlw.
Yeah.
They should have sirens that go Hidlw, Hidlw, Hidlw. Well, like in Morocco, they go Weno, Weno, which Weno in Arabic is where?
I mean, it's funny though because the Welsh are quite lazy because in Welsh,
Lazy, you say?
ambulance is ambulans. I mean, it's literally just a misspelling. It's like,
Yes.
yes, we've got our own language we have, you see. So what we do is we take your words, and then what we do is we just misspell them. And that's what happens.
I gotta hear a Davith answer, yeah. Oh, man.
When you learn this, and you learn the Welsh spelling of things, like you think Cardiff has got two F's on the end, and
Yes.
then they've got Caered with two D's, so you think it's got duh, but two D's together make the th sound. So when you read it in Welsh, it says Cardiff. So it's exactly the same as Cardiff, but Cardiff.
Yes.
So you're like, hang on a second. So what you're saying is that probably some Roman guy turned up and said, what's that word there then? And they went, Cardiff. So they went, right, I'll spell that correctly
Got
then.
two F's in there.
Two F's at the end.
Absolutely.
And that's
Absolutely.
and this is how language works. So
It does though, absolutely. Yeah.
So perhaps the word lazy is the wrong word to use, but it's too easy. It's too easy.
Yes.
And then they have other things that make no sense at all, that just sound like somebody's having a seizure, and then that's like a word, So good for them and their appropriation of the
Truly.
Celtic language as they see fit. But apart from that, Maz, no, we don't have I don't believe we have issues with blackface and things like that here, or dressing up like Pocahontas, because we don't have those kinds of things really.
Well, I mean, I heard of this 14-year-old went to school dressed in a UK dress that was very lovely with sequins and stuff to show her ethnic diversity, and they threw out of school. So I think some people have problems with stuff like that.
No. So that's that. No, see, there's the thing. So you're thinking in terms of how can people be be offended by that appropriation? She didn't appropriate anything. She just dressed normally, and that's what got her into trouble. If she tried to be a little bit more diverse, she would have been okay.
So she would have put on a sari, and that would have been okay.
Absolutely, yeah, no problem at all. Yeah.
UK-stan, man.
Jesus Christ.
Holy Christ.
Do you know, it's really funny because on those really weird sort of charity days, and I can say all the times that I dressed up on charity days when I was in school, and luckily this is a phase that didn't last. I went to school once dressed as a girl, just for the sheer hell of it.
I could understand the manliness of it, yes.
13 or 14 years old, just because
Making
I could.
a statement before it was a thing.
Exactly.
I got you.
And then later on, in fact, for quite a few things, I went to school dressed as a superhero that was made up, and it was
nice, original superhero.
Oh, you'll love this. So you remember how all superheroes used to have their pants on over their tights?
Absolutely,
yep.
Underwear on top. Yes.
Yep. So I used to do some charity things dressed as Y-front man, and wait, because there's more. Because this is a great. There's more to this. More to this. So I would dress. I had these Y-fronts, which were literally good old granddad Y-fronts, and then my mum sequined the Y for me. She actually stitched the Y.
Wow,
with
I knew your mom
sequins.
was cool.
So yeah, and then went to school as Y-front man, and I did that on a couple of occasions because it was so popular.
I believe it.
And my friend, and I'm trying to remember what his superhero name was, because it was Y-fronts man and something boy, but in essence it was the same thing. We were both dressed in tights and underwear with a cape, running around and generally making fools of ourselves. But do you see what I mean? No cultural appropriation there whatsoever.
Yeah. None whatsoever.
None whatsoever.
You know, I probably at that point you didn't know that cultural appropriation could even be a thing. You know,
I don't think it was a thing then. No.
Yeah.
No. At that point, I think we still.
See, like I said, it's much like the name calling and stuff like that. Is these overt statements of you're lying, you're not who you seem to be, but I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
it's hard for you to accept the rudeness, but I am.
And back then, the British Empire was still a thing as well. So, you know, from that point of view, we still owned half the world. So we could do that. Yeah, that was fine.
That was before the times of all the big give-backsies.
Yeah, there's a look. It's me chatting pure shit at a party, but people are listening because I have the Coca-Cola. Nice.
Straight up.
Yeah.
That's the way the world works, man. Whoever brings the Coke, they're the man.
Cool, this is a terrible, terrible track. That was Liquid Music by Fede Legrand, which was terrible. Up next, Dark Dahlia. If you want house, I need a glass of water. I'll be back in a moment.
Go get one.
So we're just looking at Jiffy things, and what we're looking at here is the film Beach Street initially. Me and Maz were talking about Beach Street off air, and how everyone in that film apparently was a Puerto Rican, according to Maz. I've been able to prove him wrong by a couple of gifs here. That you can see that there are people there who aren't Puerto Rican. But what was interesting, Jean-Claude Van Damme making his debut, I think, on the dance scene in the background of this film as an extra. Don't know what she was ever in after this film, but he was in a few films, to be fair to him. But here's the thing. In the film Kickboxer, where he does this wonderful move, right? He's literally wearing the same top. The same top as he did.
It's his dancing pants, man.
In Beach Street. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Truly is. Oh, you can't. It's French, man.
Sometimes I feel like throwing my hands up in the air.
So, Mr. Van Damme, we have a scene for you. We're going to do doing some dancing. Okay, I'll be wearing my dancing suit under the day.
Yeah,
then.
there you go.
Boxing legend Ricky Hatton, 46, found dead at home just months before return to ring. Yes, I heard this today. Another sad thing in the world of sport this time.
Who's Ricky Hatton?
Well,
I've never heard of him.
Dude, this is because you're so insular in your racism, you don't realise that there are other cultures outside of your world. So in the UK, UK, we have a sport called boxing. It's actually a sport we've taken all over the world, Maz. There are people now who are actually better at it than us in other countries, where we've shown them how to box. But Ricky Hatton was like our what was his name? The famous boxer at the same time, Acapulco. You can do the Apalco down in Acapulco. It'll come to me.
I don't know much about boxing except the Tysons of this world and shit like that you hear about a lot.
Yeah, two men go in a ring and they beat each other up. What more do you need to know? It's boxing.
There you go. Fisticuffs. What, was he like a known British champion or something like that?
He was very good, yes. He was a champion for a bit. Ricky Hatton.
Well, if he showed up for the parade yesterday, you know why they found him dead in his apartment today. That's all I could say. And as the British know the symbol...
Here we go. Manny Pacquiao.
Pacquiao, okay.
Yeah. He was around the same sort of time. But yeah, he's gone. 46 years old. No age whatsoever.
Yeah.
Well, this has been a really fucking cheery show today, hasn't it? It's been awesome. Elon Musk, bloody Tommy Robinson, Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk.
And now Ricky Hatton, just to finish the show with. Can't wait to see what the thumbnail is going to be this week on the YouTube channel, man.
Well, I always like to see what those auto thumbnails end up being. Some of them are pretty good, to be honest.
AI taking over.
Yeah. Well, kind of funny the way he dances. It's like he tends to kind of dance the same way, and that hand clap thing looks like something he uses in civilian dancing too.
Oh yeah, you know that if he gets up on the dance floor, Uncle Roger's wedding.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he's throwing down. Yeah. Oh, I did it in a movie. Not good enough. Just like John Travolta, he dances just like he did in the movie. Up to the new dance, and now he just dances like that.
I'm pretty sure, and I'm sure that Jean-Claude Van Damme was actually a professional dancer before a martial artist. I'm sure that's true.
The dancing made him become a martial artist.
It was something like that. It literally was.
I could believe it. Nothing stranger than the truth.
Let's check out Wikipedia and see what they say about Jean-Claude.
Right on. I love these deep dives. Let's go figure out the Van Damme lie. He learned his dancing in the Sorbonne. Oh man.
Early life, here we go.
14, he did swan legs.
Now, to be fair, he's always done no martial arts. I've got that wrong. But I do know that there is something in here about he was able to do some of these things because he was able to do dancing things.
Well, whatever makes you flexible, I guess. Right? He does some pretty insane splits and shit like that.
He does.
But again, that just like might be an alternate lifestyle thing. I do it because my neighbors enjoy watching.
Yeah, Frank Dukes tried to sue him in real life.
What, for dancing like that, or
yeah, for his
something
dancing
better?
Well, he played Frank Dukes, didn't he, in a Kopimistic film, Bloodsport. Yeah, do you know? I can't find it, but I swear that somewhere in the he was in the film Breaking. It wasn't breakdance, it was Break-In. That's where that gif is from. Spectator in the first dance scene. He was an uncredited extra. In Monaco Forever, he was the gay karate man.
There you go. I knew gay worked into the equation. I just watch him shake his moneymaker saying like, yeah, I don't know. Too loose, my son, too loose.
Yeah.
And not in a Lautrec kind of way.
It's funny because I think a lot of his films, probably for me, right up until maybe 1997, I actually rated those films. Those were the not DVDs, fucking hell, the VHS films that we used to get. And he was in No Retreat, No Surrender. I do remember that film. But then he's been in a load of other films afterwards, which is just like, ugh, go away. Go away.
Well, again, I do know that a lot of the mafionaires of the underworld used to push their money into those type of karate kung fu movies. Actually, through all those years, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, he's done some music videos. He was in
I'm sure.
Straight to My Feet, which was MC Hammer featuring Deion Sanders. Maybe that's why I think that he was a dancer, because I saw him in music videos. Maybe that's what it was.
Interesting. Music videos.
Anyway, that's
MTV.
that was a bit of a dive
That could be
there.
interesting to run those obscure things down. Yeah, that's pretty funny. That's just horrible, man. It's just horrible. Elvis danced better, man. Elvis did kung fu dancing. Yeah, let's do the Elvis kata.
Oh, you've just reminded me of one of the most offensive and horrendous things I have read in a long time earlier today. So picture the scene, if you will.
Yeah.
Little Johnny's gone to school, and it's his first music lesson. And later on in the day, the music teacher rings Johnny's parents and says, looks like we've got a little Elvis on our hands. And Johnny's mum goes, really? Is he, good at music? Is he good at guitar? Good at singing? She goes, no, we just found him dead on the toilet.
That's horrible. That's a very unexpected ending for a joke on Johnny, man.
Poor Johnny.
Poor fucking Johnny, man.
Poor Johnny. Yeah, I did.
Dead on the toilet with a needle in his arm and a bump up his nose.
That tickled me. It just tickled me. I know it's wrong. I know it's not funny.
I can see how it would, though.
Yeah. It's not funny. It's not big, and it's not clever. I'm not saying it is. But it was just something about the teacher, breaking the news in such a absurd way.
Factual way.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'd say very factual.
Because as the joke was being told, I was like, why would the teacher ring? Why wouldn't they just see them after school? And then it made sense at the end, obviously.
There you go. So that's what teachers do.
Yeah. So
teachers don't culturally appropriate.
So I'm not going to lie, they had us in the first half. You know what I mean?
Yep. Absolutely.
All right.
That would be a proper joke, though.
Indeed. Somebody has to make them. And
listener beware.
Yeah. Absolutely. My other joke I heard earlier was from a female comedian, Maz. So try and keep up and pay attention if you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Convoluted female comedy. Okay.
This female comedian says that she had to break up with her boyfriend after finding nudes of other women on her boyfriend's phone, which is terrible enough. And someone shouts out from the audience, "Oh no, that's terrible!" And she goes, "Yeah, I know. The worst thing is, I knew that I needed to leave, because how am I going to compete with the figure of a 10-year-old?"
Whoa, that's typical female humor. I would have turned off the TV right at that. Huh?
Oh dear, right, lost on you then. Okay, fine.
Wow,
you see
they're like chills. A woman would think that would be funny. A man wouldn't tell that kind of a joke.
Well, no, because we'd be arrested. So that's the reason.
Yeah. So women are missing that punch in the mouth type understanding of the human situation.
Exactly.
I've always said that. Yeah, that's too far. That's not
it's too far
at all. That's actually that sounds like that might even be real for that woman. Oh no, just talking about my life, but it was the other way around. They were 10-year-old boys.
Can we just talk about this this gif of Elvis at the moment that isn't actually Elvis, by the way. This is the actor portraying Elvis.
Yes.
This is him having a really bad case of digestive worms. If you look,
that's the worst. Oh my god, man.
He's like, I've got an itchy. What is this stuff coming out of my ass? Someone call a doctor, please.
And that is why they found him dead on the toilet.
Absolutely,
the worms refused to let him go.
He had the worst case of worms that anyone has ever seen, and he refused to get it treated because he felt it might impact on his musical talent. He was scared that the worms might be the people who did it. Oh, I'll tell you what! Round of applause for the
Even real Elvis has worms. Oh my goodness!
I've got to say, that's pretty. I mean, wow! That's almost frame by frame perfect, isn't it?
Well, I'm sure somebody stayed awake nights watching it, and they had to get the right body position so the suit would crinkle. But again, Elvis had more oomph to it.
Yeah, yeah.
You could tell that he's just acting.
He had bigger sideburns as well. Let's be fair.
Hell yeah!
If you've not seen the Elvis biopic film, I can recommend it. I thought it was really good. It really did tell the story of why Elvis died on a toilet.
It was those peanut butter and banana bacon sandwiches.
It took a long time to get there, but eventually, you know, and obviously the whole thing of him stealing black music as well, cultural appropriation, as we've been talking about this evening.
Totally. Hey, but if you can make money, it's all legitimate.
But yeah, I mean, in real life he had worms, and the actor who portrayed him also had to get worms.
Had to get worms. He needed to be in with the full experience of being Elvis.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, the funny thing is, the actor developed a severe drug habit while trying to be Elvis. It would take 42 Quaaludes a day.
Yeah. He was like, I want you to stick some worms up my ass, and I'm going to take some drugs.
And you know, in another 20 years, the actor that played Elvis died on the toilet.
Wow, wouldn't that be a thing?
Right, it would. That, you know, hey.
Wow.
I'm a method actor. Here you go.
Yeah, sadly, the actor died for real on set.
In an Elvis suit on the shitter.
That's amazing. I'm really amazed with that. I mean, having seen the film, and you know that people do their best to look the part, but that's really impressive. Even the guy playing the guitar,
have the energy on it.
Even the guy playing the guitar in the background is almost in sync as well.
Well, I would think that those would be the real musicians in the background.
No,
you know, but
they'd be 98 years old now, Maz. I know you've got the gift of immortality.
Be musicians in the background, you know, so at least the music.
Yes.
Like, so you don't have an idiot doing a G chord, but you're hearing a A. You know what I mean? Yeah. That kind of ruins the illusion.
Although the drum's not in the right position, is it really? No, drums aren't in the right position. Someone's ruined that now. Film's ruined.
It might have been another show down the road and not this particular one. You never know. But again, actors.
Look, I choose to believe what I choose to believe.
Worms. Okay, yeah, worms.
Right. Worms.
I will never argue with you on that one.
So today we learned that Elvis had worms, everyone. And the reason he was on the toilet at the time of his death was because of the worms. There we go.
The worms.
Poor Elvis.
Absolutely. That and the spice melange and the worms.
Yeah, spice melange. He who controls the spice controls the universe and has giant worms.
Multiple giant worms. That would, you know, that could even be a thing, you know. I heard that people in the good old days used to have tapeworms to get skinny.
Yeah. Well, Frank Herbert wrote an entire series of books based on Elvis's worms. He was in the audience one night in Vegas, and he saw.
That's where he got the great idea.
He saw Elvis on stage, and he was like, "Oh my God, I cannot believe how big those worms are." and then he went home. You know, had a vodka martini, went to bed, but he just couldn't get the vision out of his head, and he was like,
couldn't get the worms out of his head.
Worms. That's what I need to do. The book needs to be about worms. How can I make that? How can I make this work? And then he based it all on Elvis's back catalogue, basically. The whole
back catalogue.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Are You Lonesome Tonight is when Paul Moordeeb is literally walking across the desert and being tested.
Gotcha.
Whilst he goes to see Shai Hulud. Yeah. Yeah.
That works. Good books, though, I will say. Good books.
Yeah, very good books. So there you go. Right, okay. We've talked enough, Maz. We've talked enough. We've managed to get to the end of the show. So that's
and
fantastic.
You didn't leave early. I'm amazed. Yeah. Being so tired.
So now let's do the show in reverse. Wouldn't that be fun? Right, okay.
It would be an adventure. That's the one thing.
Would indeed be an adventure. The great news is the show's over, everyone. You don't have to listen anymore. You can literally go and find something else to do in your spare time.
Yes.
Because we're going
There is nothing
to go.
wrong with your television
There's
set.
nothing wrong with your television set,
Do not
everyone.
attempt to adjust the picture.
Don't try
We
to
are
attempt
controlling
anything.
transmission.
Why doesn't that
You
work?
see this.
Let's do that again. There we go. There's the outro shot. There it is. What I need to do is push the outro instead of the intro. It all makes perfect
There you
sense now.
go.
Thank God for that. We're going to go. Maz, say goodbye.
Later.